we are up in London and we are literally just about to go into Forbidden Planet. So hopefully they will have better stock than Southampton, because honestly it's
a disappointment for everyone.
It was really bad. But if we can get some footage we will, but if not, sorry guys, but we're off to Camden. Yeah, we're off to Camden afterwards, so yeah, see you in a bit. Bye. It's me, Geeky, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have got my birthday haul. Woo! So if any of you didn't know, my birthday was in February, so to celebrate, you know, my birthday, me and Reece decided to go up to London for a day to do some manga shopping. I had some money sort of like saved up and I was like, yep, let's hit Forbidden Planet, let's like go ham on the 3 for 2. So yeah, this haul is massive. I definitely got more than what I was expecting to get. A lot of different series, a lot of continuations of series that I've already got. Some things I was really surprised that I was picking up. So yeah, I am super excited. I reckon I've got like 50 plus volumes. I honestly have no idea, but I spent a lot of money and I'm kind of ashamed, but not ashamed at the same time, because it was my birthday and I deserved a treat because I've been feeling really shitty. So I was just like, yep, drop that coin on my birthday. But yeah, but before we get started, don't forget to give this video a like, comment and subscribe. You guys know the deal with that. And pop into the description box down below to check out the Manga Discord and all the affiliate links and all that jazz. You guys know the deal with that. But yeah, I don't even know where to start, honestly. Like, I've tried to categorize them out into publishers and demographic, but honestly there is so much to go through. I think this is going to be a really long video. So let's just get started. I think what I'm going to do is show you guys some volumes that got sent to me from the lovely Emily. If you guys didn't watch my previous video, it was a video on anime secondhand. The lovely Emily sent me a box of goodies from her store, and in that box had some manga, so I'm going to include them in this video. I'm going to run through them quickly because some of you guys may have seen it, some of you guys may not have seen that video. But she kindly gifted me volumes 1 and 2 of Mermaid in My Tub. I haven't read this one yet. It looks super cute and I'm definitely interested in giving it a go. It's not normally my forte necessarily being for coma, but I am seriously interested. It looks super cute. Then I have an isekai, probably one of the only ones in my collection, and that is a Gentle Nobles Vacation Recommendation Volume 1. I have no idea what this is about other than the fact that I've seen it on Instagram a lot, so I'm definitely curious about that one. Thank you for sending that one over, Emily. This one, oh my gosh, I've read the first 2 volumes and I love it. I'm looking for some deals on the next ones to get this complete, but I really enjoyed it. And that is number 6, volume 1 and volume 2. It was so different to what I was expecting it to be, and I don't think it's necessarily something that I normally go for, but I love what I've read so far. I'm definitely interested to see what this world has to offer and what's the deal with these two kind of societies living alongside each other with robots and almost like the perfect humans with non-perfect humans. Yeah, I'm interested. That was a really bad description, Emma. Then I have one that was sent to me because I picked them up through Emily. Emily picked them up for me and sent them over, and that is Toriko volume 39. I paid £2.50 for this. I'm interested in collecting the rest of my set. I have up to volume 30, 32 and now 39, so I'm going to slowly finish my set of these. Don't really want to talk about it too much. The author's a bit of a douchebag, but I really like the story, so I'm going to pick them up as cheap and as and secondhand, hopefully, where possible. Don't really want to support the creator, but I really do like this series. I have a couple of shoujo titles. Again, these were £2.50. Absolute bargain. Thank you once again, Emily, for picking them up. And that is Incurable Case of Love volume 7, and that is the final volume. I still need volume 6 to complete my set. And the other one is A Devil and Her Love Song volume 13. This is the final volume, but I'm missing a couple of volumes like here and there. But I'm picking these up slowly whenever I can find them when they're back in stock, because I really want to reread that series. And then all of these ones, I'm so excited that you managed to pick it up for me, Emily, and that is Kiss Me at the Stroke of Midnight volumes 7 through 10. These covers are gorgeous, like absolutely stunning. But yeah, I really enjoyed the first 3 volumes of this. It's an age gap romance. If you guys don't vibe with that, don't pick it up. But the dude is basically an idol, and he starts dating this girl on the front. I can't remember what her name is off the top of my head, sorry guys. And I think she's a high school student, but the guy has a thing for girls' butts, and I think that's hilariously funny. Everybody has their own different kink, right? And for him it just so happens to be butts, and it just makes me laugh every time I pick up a volume with him in it talking about bums. It's just it just makes me laugh, and I do really enjoy it. Again, it's an age gap, it's not everybody's thing, but I don't really mind it too much as long as it's dealt with in the appropriate way, kind of thing, and it's not like brushed under the carpet and not spoken about. But yeah, I really enjoy this series. Next up, I think I'm going to do the shonen stuff, so like Shonen Sunday and Shonen Jump. I did get a fair few, and the first 2, I don't think I've hauled the second one of these. If I do, if I have already, I'm really sorry. But that is Mal volume 2 and volume 3. This is done by the same author as Inuyasha and Rama Half and Mermaid Saga, Maze no Koku, Urusei Yatsura, just to name a few. This is done by Rumiko Takahashi. I am almost done with volume 3, and I really like this series, like so much. If you have enjoyed Inuyasha in the past, for me this is kind of like a retelling of that almost, but done differently. And I feel like just from the first 2 volumes and over half that I've read, this is going to sound really awful because I love Inuyasha, but I feel like it's almost done better. Like Rumiko Takahashi has drawn from all of her past experiences creating different manga series, and this for me is probably her best one that she's done so far. Like I know it's only early days, but I really enjoy it. The art style is typical Rumiko Takahashi, but I really love it. I'm a sucker for demons and yokai and like otherworldly creatures, so it was no surprise that I was going to really enjoy this. So yeah, I can't wait for the rest of it to come out. I definitely recommend this if you enjoy Rumiko Takahashi. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Let's move on to some Shonen Jump stuff. So these were brought as part of the 3 for 2, or at least most of these, because I've still got a couple of stickers left on them. But the first being Dr. Stone volume 20. Now I continue to enjoy Dr. Stone. I am on volume 18 at the moment. I just wanted to stockpile a couple of these volumes before I jump back into it. But I really enjoy where this series is going and where it's at right now in the arc that we're in. It's really fascinating, And yeah, I just can't wait to see how this ends. I'm interested to see what happens now that we're in the Americas. So yeah, I cannot wait. Volume 18 left on a really big cliffhanger, so I'm waiting for just a couple more to then dive back in. But oh my gosh, this is so good. And then we have Burn the Witch by Tite Kubo, volume 1. I think this is the only volume we're gonna get. Oh my gosh, the famous Geeky drop has just happened. The first one of the evening. I believe this is written within the same realm as Bleach, but with different characters. I haven't busted it open yet, as you can see, it's still really shiny. I think this is the only volume we're going to get of this, although it says volume 1, I'm not entirely sure. But I'm really excited to get into this. Oh my gosh, I've just noticed, you guys won't be able to see it, but at the bottom all the pages are like, oh, that's so annoying, are bent up from where they've been shoved in this at the manufacturer, at like the factory where this was manufactured. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. But I am so excited for this. I'm so excited for the reboot of the anime, so the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. I can't wait to see that animated. I kind of dropped the manga at I think it was like after the Fullbring arc, because that's where the anime ended, and I was just a bit like, nah. I mean, I've collected most of it on from there, but I haven't read it, so I think this year I'm going to give it a massive reread, and in preparation for the anime. But yeah, I'm so excited about this one. I can't wait. Next is one that I'm super excited about as well. I'm excited about everything. I don't know why I keep saying I'm excited. I'm talking really fast because there's so much to get through. But yeah, I am way overhyped about this one. I watched the anime on Funimation and really enjoyed it. Asta was kind of annoying to start off with, but the more you get used to him, the more that it's okay. But I picked up volume 1 of Black Clover. I really like this series. I love where it's going after the anime. I can't wait to catch up. I'm going to slowly pick these up as and when they come back into stock. I think I'm going to buy some of the later or the newest volumes out so far, just so I don't end up with them going out of stock for whatever reason. But oh my gosh, love it. If you guys are a shonen fan and you haven't picked this up, pick it up. It's really good. And if you didn't really like the anime because of Asta and his screaming, pick the manga up instead. People compare it to Naruto. I can kind of see where they're coming from, but this stands on its own 2 feet. And the world and the world building and the characters and the side characters within his like guild, I suppose you could say, or his team of friends, like, they're all so unique and beautiful character design for each one, and each one has like a sad background, and they're not like the perfect knight like the other teams are. There's something that's not quite right or a bit unique, and I really love that about this series. So yeah, I can't wait to collect the rest of these and get up to date because it's really good, and the art style is beautiful as well. Actually, I'm going to show you if I can find you a good page. And plus they have Yami, and Yami is like beautiful. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Next is a series that I thought I was going to collect via box set, but the box set is like ridiculously hard to find in the UK, and if you're on the second-hand market, it's hundreds and hundreds of pounds, and I'm not about that game. I'm not about scalper prices, like, no thank you. So I started to collect them at 3 for 2 price, so I'm probably going to finish collecting this off of Travelling Man as and when they come back into stock, or when I next pop up to London or down to Southampton to Forbidden Planet, then I'll probably collect the rest of these. But I picked up volume 2, 3, and the side story, so Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Stories of Water and Flame. This one just came out, and yeah, I have no idea what this is about. I think it's just the side stories of some of the other characters in this, and it's done by a different person, I think, because the art looks slightly different. But yeah, I really love Demon Slayer. Fun fact, actually, I started reading Demon Slayer before reading Dr. Stone, and I really enjoyed Demon Slayer over Dr. Stone, but for some unknown reason I just collected Dr. Stone instead. I honestly wish I would have run both series alongside of each other, because this is really good, really good. And the anime, I mean, the hype is real, guys, the hype is real. Next is a series that I've read the first chapter on the Shonen Jump app, and I was literally like, ugh, do I like this? I don't know, but I saw it going for a pretty decent price on Amazon, at least volume 1. So I picked it up, read it, enjoyed it. I thought it was, well, I enjoyed it. It wasn't the most amazing start to a series, I'm not gonna lie, but after giving I do apologise, guys, there are so many people racing up and down my road right now, it's really annoying. So if you can hear that, I do apologise. But going back to the manga, yeah, so after reading volume 1 I wasn't sold. I picked up volume 2 and I was like, okay, I'm kind of sold. The world is rather unique, the power play is unique, yeah, I'm just really interested to see where this series goes, and that's Undead Unluck, volumes 1 through 4. So that's volume 1. This follows a guy called Andy, he has the powers of undead, and a girl called Fuko, and she has the power of unluck. Basically, anybody that touches her gets some sort of unluck happen, or something unlucky happen to them. Depends on how long they touch her, her skin, and her feelings towards them. And Andy is undead. He can't die, basically. So he's looking for the perfect way to die, and him seeing Fuko and finding out her powers is like, shit, yeah, now I can die. Like, let's see how far I can take this. And not gonna lie, the first chapter had me a little bit put off, because every time he gets into battles he ends up being stark bollock naked, and I'm like, I don't really want to see like that all the time during the series. But after like the first volume it really dies down a lot, and it doesn't happen at all, and I'm really pleased about it. But oh my gosh, this is such a good series so far, and I cannot wait for volume 5, because volume 4 left off on a cliffhanger. So yeah, they're basically having to save the world from some sort of tragedy that is going to happen if they fail certain missions. And then we have a series that literally needs no introduction, and that is Jujutsu Kaisen. So I managed to pick up volume 0. There was loads in Southampton, so I was really happy to find that on 3 for 2 price. Then I managed to pick up volumes 13 and 14 of Jujutsu Kaisen, so I am now fully up to date. So I will probably binge read this sometime this month. I'm really excited to continue on my journey. It's yokai, spirits, exorcism, curses, and yeah, it's totally up my street, and I cannot wait to read more. I can't wait for the second season of the anime. I think I'm gonna rewatch the anime sometime soon. But yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, definitely a win. Definitely a win. Next up is volume 98 of One Piece. We are in the middle of the Wano arc, and I am super hype about it. Some people are complaining because it's taking ages to get out of the Wano arc, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm definitely gonna wait until the Wano arc is over and then reread probably from the New World to the end of Wano. I'm so excited. This is the longest running series that I have in my collection. One Piece is amazing. I stan One Piece. Like, Boa Hancock is my waifu. I love her to pieces. But yeah, so happy to have this. We'll be reading it a little bit later on when I have a few more volumes. So last but not least, for the shonen stuff, I believe, I'm looking down here thinking, yep, no, everything else is shoujo. But I managed to pick up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5 Volume 3, Golden Wind, for 3 for 2 price. I was super excited about this. I think I picked up Burn the Witch and then one other volume that I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. But yeah, I'm super happy to have this. I cannot wait for this part to be over, as sad as that sounds. I am just I just want Stone Ocean, guys. I just want Stone Ocean. And yeah, so I want to hurry up and finish reading this so we can get that Stone Ocean. I wish that Viz would hurry up and release more of it. The anime on Netflix, the first part was amazing. The animation was beautiful. The opening was, oh, I loved everything about it. So like, come on, Viz, give us more, because we need them to hurry up so we can get more of the parts. So next is all my shoujo and josei stuff, and believe me, there is a lot. I've literally stacked the majority in the box that Emily sent me last month, because there is so much. But I think I'm going to start off with the Yen Press stuff. So to kick it off, I have volume 2 and 3 of Love and Heart. That's volume 2. And volume 3. I have said this before, I was on the fence about it. I'm still on the fence about this series, but because of all that's going on with Haruma, I just want to know what happens. I want to know if, is it Yo? I think it's Yo. If she is gonna like figure out that Haruma is the cause of a lot of these issues, that he potentially could be a creeper. Like, I need to know. Like, I just really need to know. The art style was beautiful. I haven't read volume 3 yet. Actually, I'm probably not going to show you the art style because it will be spoiling things. But yeah, don't go into this if you think you're going to get a fluffy shoujo, because you are definitely not. This has got a lot of things in it that could be very triggering for people, so be warned, stay clear. But yeah, I'm invested. I'm invested. Talking about a series that will not be for everyone, and that is Mint Chocolate, volume 3 and volume 4. I haven't read these two. I literally just got them in the mail about a week ago, and I've been holding them to one side to film this video so then I can read them. But this follows two step siblings that kind of liked each other before they were step siblings, and then they were thrown into the situation, and then yeah, it's kind of like their growing relationship from there. It sounds super creepery. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that. Like, I'm not going to disagree. This isn't going to be a series for everyone. Do I think that it's going to end up like Marmalade Boy? I don't actually know, because it kind of follows along the same lines, except for I found out recently that Marmalade Boy is a little bit more creepier. So I don't know, but I am enjoying it for what it is. I can't say anything else. If you guys don't like it, you guys don't like it, but I like it, so I'm going to continue. That's kind of my justification. I don't know why. That is what it is. The last volume for Yen Press is Toilet Bound Hagakun, volume 9. Caitlin threw in our Discord chat that this volume was going for like a £5, and I was like, get my wallet now, get my wallet now, like, take my money, Black Whales, take my money. So yeah, that's the plug, guys. If you guys are interested on finding some good deals on like Black Whales and other websites, pop onto the Manga Dudettes Discord, because we have a section there for manga bargains, or like bargain finds and manga hunting. A lot of our community posts when they find some really good deals, so if you are interested, make sure you click in the link down below and come join our Discord. But yeah, I found this for amazing steal, so thank you very much, Caitlin. The art style, oh my gosh, the art style is absolutely stunning. Like, it's creepy and cute, but I absolutely adore it. Next we have the Kodansha stuff. The Kodansha stuff is probably got the least amount of series or volumes that I picked up, and the rest is Shoujo Beat by Viz Media. There is a lot of Shoujo Beat, let me tell you guys. But first up, I have volume 2 of Vampire Dormitory. I have read this one and I'm really excited to see what happens next. Some interesting things were revealed in this volume, and our main character is kind of unsure on her feelings for our main character, and then there's another guy that's turned up, and it's kind of like she's getting all blushy and embarrassed in front of him. So obviously that's going to be the other guy, the other love interest. I honestly don't know which one I prefer. I like the main dude or the other dude. Like, I like both of them. They're both super cute. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But I really, really like this, and I cannot wait to pick up volume 3. So yeah, definitely give this one a go if you haven't. It's by the same author that does Missions of Love. So if you enjoyed that, give it a go. I personally didn't like that series, but I'm really liking this one, so I'm so glad that I gave that mangaka a second chance with this one. So yeah, definitely give it a go if you haven't. It's super cute. Then I found a super steal on eBay. I think these were like less than a £5 for both of them, and that is LDK volume 1 and volume 2. I have read this online before, but I am really happy to have the first 2 physically, and I will be continuing on this series. From what I can remember, our main protagonist, she ends up moving into an apartment block and something happens to her apartment, and she ends up moving in with the guy next door that just so happens to be a boy from her school, and all sorts of different shenanigans happens from there. And obviously they like, feelings start to develop on either side. I think there's a lot of teasing. I do believe this gets a little bit smutty at times, so count me in. But this is aged older teen, so bear that in mind. I'm really interested to finish the series. I haven't read it all online. I did read a lot of it, but yeah, I heard that this series takes forever to come out. Now, the next one is one that I had been on the fence about for a while. I read volume 1 and wasn't particularly like head over heels in love with it, but Tiffany over at Himeka really enjoys this series and enjoys the mangaka, like the mangaka's storytelling and artwork. So I was just like, oh, I'll give it another go, and I'm so glad I did, because I picked up volume 2 of Something's Wrong With Us. This is in fact a josei, and yeah, volume 2 has definitely got me more interested. The more I read this, the more like I'm interested in it, purely because the mystery surrounding a certain death in the series, and our main protag having to go back into a house where her mother was accused of murdering someone and try and find out what actually happened. There is a lot of dark content in this series, so, or at least from what I've read so far, so if you are particularly sensitive or certain subjects, do stay away from this. It does have death, it's got abuse in this, mental and physical abuse in this, so yeah, just like have that in mind if you go to collect this or read it at all. But I am interested in picking up the next couple of volumes and seeing what goes on as the mystery starts to unravel. So next up is a series that has been like my favourite reads for probably the last year and a half, depending on how long I've been collecting it. I cannot remember off the top of my head, but that is volume 11 of Sweat and Soap. Oh my god, this volume was beautiful. I literally wanted to cry. I'm so glad the mangaka gave us a couple of extra chapters at the end, because I feel like that really wrapped up the series quite nicely. Would I have liked to have had a couple more volumes to see them after the events in volume 11? Yes, I definitely would, but this was a beautiful, wholesome, romantic seinen, and I'm so happy that I picked this one up. Like, I recommend this, guys, to all of you out there that are interested in a relatable romance for somebody in their 20s. This is beautiful. Recommend. Then Reece kindly gifted me this for my birthday, and that is volume 5 of Sailor Moon, the Eternal editions. This is gorgeous, guys. I don't know if you can see the holographic cover. This is beautiful. I do have the singles. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're kind of like up here, but I do have the singles. But oh my gosh, this is the better way to collect them, guys. Definitely pick this up if you haven't read it. It's a magical girl series set, you know, this was written in the 90s. It's beautiful. This is literally childhood nostalgia for me, so yeah, I just love this. I love this so much. Okay, so next is the bulk of this haul, and that is Shojo Beat from Viz. So I definitely went ham with shoujo series over the last month. 3 for 2 pickups. I used birthday money, gift cards, some savings, everything for this haul. It was so heavy to carry around London. I felt so bad for Reece. But yeah, let's move on to the shoujo stuff. So starting off with the second-hand stuff, I picked up volume 1. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this, but this is volume 1. It looked really interesting to me. I think it follows like hunters, demon slayers, and that sort of thing, and obviously that's my jam. The art style is very unique. So I'm interested to see what this is about. I believe this is complete at 5 volumes, but I had it on eBay for like 99p and I was like, of course I'm going to give this a go. If it's not very good, I can just sell it. Then I found these two on eBay for a deal. I think this was like £5 free shipping or something along those lines. And that is Tale of the Moon, volume 1 and volume 2. Now, I've heard nothing but good things about this series. I believe it follows like a ninja, and she is sent to a different village to get married or something along those lines. I'm not entirely sure, but all I know is that this is very much loved within the shoujo manga community. So yeah, I thought, why not? £5, give it a go. If it's not great, again, I can sell it. It's not a big deal. Then I found another series on eBay for like £10 for the 3 volumes, and that is Seiho Boys High School volumes 1, 2 and 3. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this series is about. I have read the first volume, but I'm kind of confused. I believe it's about a group of guys in a boarding school, and their school is literally in the middle of nowhere, and it's just an all-boys school, and it follows them as they're trying to find girlfriends and just their daily life during that school. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the first volume kind of made me feel a little bit like, not sure if I like it, only because there was some flirting going on between a high school student and the nurse, and the nurse was in her like 20s, and I was just a bit like, not sure how I feel about that. But then the school kid made himself out to look like a complete dickhead, so the nurse was like, hell no, not going there, which kind of made it better, but not at the same time, because it's like a student and a teacher. I don't know, because I like age gap romance, so for me it's a bit like, I'm conflicted. But I think it was the way it was done that I wasn't happy with. But we'll see. I haven't read volume 2 or volume 3 yet. I will let you guys know when I have. But yeah, that's Seiho Boys High School. And then I have volume 3 of Yakuza Lover. You guys know the deal with this. I love it. I don't really have much more to say about it. This is just a hot smutty mess basically, and I'm here for it. It involves Yakuza, a dude with tattoos, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. They're both in their 20s. The dude is the head of a Yakuza syndicate, and she's just a college student. So I happened to stumble upon him in a party situation, and he kind of saves her backside, but not really. And then they kind of start dating, and that's pretty much it. And there's a lot of drama that happens, particularly in the first 2 volumes. So yeah, I can't wait for volume 4. I've heard that the drama just continues and it just gets better. So yeah, I cannot wait. This is kind of like my guilty pleasure. Like, I love this. This isn't going to be for everybody. There's not necessarily a really deep like story, but I love it, so I don't care. And then to finish off one of the series that I'm currently collecting, and that is volume 18 of Takane and Hana. This is the limited edition. It has got the bonus sequel stories on the back, but I haven't opened it up yet because I haven't finished the series. The temptation to read through that little booklet is real, so I've decided not to open it. But if you guys want to see what's actually in the limited edition combo, let me know. I might do a video about it and then just close my eyes while I'm filming it. But yeah, I really enjoy this series. Again, this is another age gap romance. If you guys aren't interested in it, stay away from it. Again, it's not a big deal for me. They handle the situation well. So yeah, it's it's funny, the series funny, the Takane's a goofball, Hana is hilariously funny in the way that she deals with Takane. So yeah, this is one of my favourites, like, age gap romances, because it's so funny. So I'm not gonna lie, I most definitely completed a few series this month, which I am super happy about. So I can add a few more to the collection. Reece is gonna kill me. But I was able to finish off Love Me, Love Me Not, so I picked up volumes 6 through 12. I have only read up to volume 5 of this series, but I really enjoyed what I have read so far. Like, Strobe Edge was amazing. This is done by the same author, Ayosaki Saka. Strobe Edge was absolutely amazing, and Al Ride was equally as good. However, I preferred Strobe Edge to Al Ride, but I've heard that people actually prefer this to Strobe Edge and Al Ride, so we will see what my opinion is on that when I have finished reading it. But I've heard that Ayosaki Saka is doing a new series, so fingers crossed Viz like picks up the license for it, because I'm down for Ayosaki Saka work so bad. Like, I stan Ayosaki Saka. So I was finally able to get up to date with Yona of the Dawn. Oh my gosh, I was so happy when I went up to the Forbidden Planet in London and I had a lot of the later volumes of Yona of the Dawn. I've had 1 through 22 for a very long time, and volume 23 was out of stock and I couldn't find it. So when I went up to London, I was just like, damn it, I might as well pick up everything that I could possibly get up there for 3 for 2, and then just see if I can find all the odd ones that I was missing on Amazon, and I did. So I've been, if I just move this out of the way, there is a lot of volumes here. So I was able to pick up volume 23, 24, 25. These are absolutely gorgeous, these volumes. Like, the front covers and the back covers are equally as stunning, but these probably have to be some of my favourite covers that I own in all of my manga collection. Like, look how gorgeous Yona looks. She looks absolutely stunning. I'm looking in my viewfinder just to make sure that it's focusing. I'm hoping that it is. Volume 29, with Huck. He is probably my favourite character. I do hope she ends up with him, like, for real. If she ends up with one of the other guys in this series, I will not be happy. But oh my gosh, I've only read up to, oh my gosh, I think I've read up to like volume 25 on the scans before this was actually released, because I didn't know whether or not it was gonna get released, and when it did I was like, get on that, like, it's beautiful. This is 33. So yeah, I cannot wait to get into the material that I haven't read so far. So I'm not gonna lie, I most definitely went ham on Ray Toma. I saw so much Ray Toma stuff up in London. I actually went up to London with a little like shopping list as to what I was gonna buy. I didn't really stray too far off of it, but I was able to pick up volume 5 of The King's Beast by Ray Toma. This is set in the same universe as Dawn the Arcana, and the artwork is gorgeous. I've enjoyed what I've read so far. I've read up to volume 3, so I've got 2 to binge through, so I'm really excited. I might wait till volume 6 is out to do that. Next is a series by Ray Toma that I have been interested in for the longest time, but volume 1 has been out of stock in the UK for probably 2 years, and that is The Water Dragon's Bride. So I picked up volume 1 and some miscellaneous ones, so volume 3. This was just what was up in London on 3 for 2, and then volume 6. But this is a short and sweet series. I believe it's either 10 or 11 volumes long, and it's one that's loved in the community and of fans of Ray Toma, so I definitely am interested to pick it up. I believe there's a kind of age gap romance situation. A girl is kind of sacrificed to the water gods to become his bride, and like shenanigans kind of happen from there. I don't know, it's kind of a very brief description. That's kind of the gist of what I've heard, but it looks right up my street, and it being Ray Toma, I'm sold. So take my money. Talking about Toma, I am so happy I was able to pick up these volumes from this particular series. Probably because the last volume, the only listing that I have found for it in the UK is for £75, and hell no am I paying 75 quid for one volume. Not happening. So I was able to find Dawn of the Arcana volume 4 at 3 for 2 price. So I was super excited about that. Then me and Reece went up to London and went into Japan Craft. And I noticed the last time I was there, or the first time I was there with Tiffany, I saw a lot of this series down the bottom shelf, and I was like, I swear I saw volume 13 there. I'm convinced that I saw it. So me and Reece went round there and took ages to look through like the shelves, and thank God that we did, because I was able to find volumes 3, 11 and 13 all at retail price. So although I had to pay retail price for it, I am seriously not bothered, because there is no way in hell that I'm paying 75 quid for one volume. No. So full price. So yeah, my Toma collection is coming on really nicely, and yeah, I will continue to pick up the Water Dragon's Bride once I have read volume 1, because I definitely think it's going to be something that I am going to fall in love with. No, I'm not going to lie, this next pickup was most definitely influenced by TikTok. I had seen Sweat and Soap Laura talk about this series a lot, and I already had the first few in my collection, the first part and then the sequel series, and I just hadn't picked it up for ages, but the more she kept talking about it, I was just like, yeah, I need to jump back into that. And that is Queen's Quality, so I am now up to date. So I have volumes 9, 10, 11, I hope the ring light's not doing it, like killing the image, 12 and 13. Now this is the sequel series to QQ Sweeper. Basically what happened is the author ended up leaving the magazine and took the story with her and rebooted it as Queen's Quality. This series kind of makes me think about mental health in a different way. It's not necessarily a series about mental health, but basically what sweepers do, they go into people's minds when they're asleep through doors and essentially sweep out any negative or bad thoughts. Are basically these little bug things, and the sweepers go in there and sweep them out and help them to get them back into a more positive frame of mind. And obviously, being somebody that suffers with mental health issues quite a lot, with anxiety and depression, this series is something that shines a light on it in a very interesting way. So I'm definitely interested to get back into the series. It's been a very long time since I have read it, so this will be in a reading vlog sometime soon, I reckon, because yeah, Sweat and Soap Laura has definitely like kicked me up the backside and wanted me to like continue this series, because she's definitely been hyping it up a lot. So I was able to finish another series this month, and that is Shortcake Cake by the manga duo Sumo Ishita. This is done by the same author as Sign of Affection, so if you like Sign of Affection, give this a go. Personal opinion, from what I've read so far, Sign of Affection is a lot better, but I haven't finished the rest of this series, so I can't, you know, I haven't really got a lot to say in terms of how it ends. And obviously Sign of Affection is currently still ongoing, but from what I've read so far, I am enjoying Sign of Affection way more than Shortcake Cake. This is probably going to be a very like divisive opinion, but that's okay. We like what we like, guys, don't we? If we all like the same, it would be boring. But yeah, I was able to snap the rest of these up because 3 for 2 in London, and my parents gifted me a gift card, so I was like, yeah, I'm buying myself more manga, to their dismay. But yeah. So that was it for the manga portion. I did get a couple of other bits, so I'm going to show you that as well. But my brother kindly gifted me a cute posket of Nami. I was looking for some Sailor Moon ones, but unfortunately they didn't have any in London or in Southampton. But I absolutely adore Nami. I hope you guys can see her. She looks beautiful. But yeah, I'm definitely on the lookout for more cute poskets because they are absolutely stunning. I want to finish the rest of the Sailor Moon ones up there. But also for my birthday, I treated myself to some anime, and that was Hunter x Hunter part 1 and part 2 in the Blu-ray editions. This is the first time that it's ever been released in the UK, so yeah, I had to jump on this, and I'm so glad I did because the releases are pretty nice. They're nothing really special, to be honest. They have a slipcover, and I believe there's like 3 discs for part 1 and then 4 discs for part 2. They were like £15 each, I think, at HMV, so I couldn't say no. They're normally about 30 quid, so for them to be like £15 each, I was like, sold, take my money right now. Yeah, so I'm so excited to have this in the collection. I think I'm probably going to go the anime route rather than the manga route when it comes to this. I do have the first 4 volumes, but I don't know if Togashi is ever going to finish this series. Bless him. He is like really, really ill, but there's so many people wanting this series to come back, and I care about his health. Like, his health comes first, so I'd much rather collect the anime. So yeah guys, that was my birthday haul for the month. I think I went a bit mental with buying stuff. I spent way too much money, and that will not be happening going forward. I'm definitely going to be watching those coins, reading back through some of my collection, and trust me guys, I have definitely been on the case. I've already given Career First Love a read, Full Moon a read, Spell of Desire a read, so I've got about 3 or 4 different series on the go to create some rewind and review episodes on, so keep your eye out for that, because obviously Full Moon, you guys voted to be the first episode, so I'm off next week, so I will be filming that video, fingers crossed. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to support the channel, don't forget to use the affiliate links down below, and also pop onto the Manga Discord. You guys know how fabulous that community is over there. If you're looking for manga like bargains, we pop the odd bargain in there when we find it every now and again, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, that is literally all I've got time for today. I hope you guys are doing well and staying healthy and staying safe. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!